Hello Collective, thanks for joining me. I'm just preparing some cards for today's little reading. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much to those who are continuing to support my channel. I really appreciate that. Thank you to those who are new. So today I thought I'd just ask for a message to come forward for everyone in the collective, and let's see what comes up. So just take that resonates and leave the rest, as there may be a mixture of messages, so not all just for you but little bits for everyone. We've got hope at the bottom of the deck. So you may be asking for signs in regards to a wish that you've put out, or something that you're hoping to transform or to call forward, or just hope for a particular outcome to be in alignment with, obviously, whatever you're hoping for. So it feels that will be a spiritual guidance message that the guides will build on throughout. So let's take a look and see what we've got. We've got material and spiritual prosperity, spiritual strength, and moving on. So with the spiritual and material prosperity, that feels in alignment with the hope that's being sent out. So some of you are moving further down the spiritual route. Your journey, your path is unfolding. Some of you are setting up or already in progress of spiritual businesses of some kind. And then I'm also seeing a pocket of people that are studying or learning. So not that you're at the beginning stages, but it feels maybe you're exploring or learning something new, or a new area. The overall feeling I'm getting is that there's this this feeling of either nothing happening or nothing going on, or just a misplacement of energies. It feels like a bit of an empty space, so a void of some kind. It feels that for many of you, you are following various guidance, whatever way that you've brought that towards yourself. But there's something like it's but what do I do now? So with what do I do now? Yes, it is still that you're trying to stay empowered, but obviously in order to progress, expand, to grow, we need to reach out to a different source or a different way of being inspired, it feels. So that may be specific for someone. Yeah, hope of inspiration. With the spiritual strength, there's something that I'm noticing myself, but whether you can feel spirit, see spirit, or whether you're communicating or you're not hearing direct answers back, there will be a presence within the energy around you all at the moment. This may be, for some of you, the feeling that you're getting of nothing's going on, or there's a bit of a void. What I'm being shown with that spiritual strength is, it's not that it's a void, it is the energetic impact that you're receiving or feeling of your spirit guides all around you. So it could feel logically like a void, but what it actually is that you're being contained in some kind of psychic energy or spiritual spiritual unfoldment. Especially for those that are either awakening to their spiritual journey, or and even with saying that, it's, you may have been on the journey for a while, but there's different levels of awakening that continue to happen as you go along. So for those that are on the awakening or going through another level of awakening, you'll definitely be feeling that energy. It's almost like a heavy silence is the only way I can describe what they're showing me or letting me feel. Those that are moving into spiritual businesses, you're being told to keep pressing on, because it's next year, the end of this year, or you may already be seeing this year. If you're in a new business within this year, know that if it's not taking off just yet, or it's not been as lucrative as you may have felt from the last year, that you're still on track to keep pushing forward. Next year will show a difference. Yeah, so keep holding on to whatever it is you're doing or the position you're in, regardless if you're doing a spiritual business or whatever it may be. You're just being told to continue as you are. There's more things going on behind the scenes. Another thing that I keep seeing myself is that it's almost like they keep showing me things in a split screen. So it's the spirit realm and a lot that's going on there, and then it filtering down to the physical realm. What they show me in the spirit realm, I just keep seeing, weirdly, people with clipboards and scrolls, a lot of moving around. It's like a preparation, or like say if a meeting, an important meeting had happened in the physical realm, whatever industry or whatever it may be, but then everyone gets up and they go about, and it's just that corridor, that hallway, or whatever. Outside, everybody's kind of walking different ways, but everyone's walking, moving with purpose, because they know what they need to get on with, type thing. That feels like I'm being shown your spirit guides, and something, preparation, putting a plan into action, and then it's filtering down. So to blend the two, if you're feeling that sensation of something feels like a bit of a void, you're being called to hold that, and energetically that is more of a valuable skill than you may give it credit for, being able to hold that energy, hold that space, and overriding the feelings of I need to be doing something, or I need to be somewhere else, or I need to be, no, it's the uncomfortableness of that energy, and it's the strength of it adjusting and moving around you, that you're just being called to hold still, because you're absorbing it, aligning with it, or there's an attunement that's going on. Okay, and then we've got moving on. So then as that subsides, the energy won't feel as pressurized, it will feel lighter, even though everything in your circumstances may still look or feel the same. For many of you, you will just dismiss this bit that I'm describing, because how would you know what it is if you don't know? But what they're saying is, once that heavy pressurized feeling releases or draws back, then automatically you will start moving forward. So you're not stuck, and that's not what I'm trying to say. But so you are still getting on, but things may seem like a bit mundane or same or whatever. What they're showing me is that's not the case. There's something going on upstairs. I was going to call yeah, something going on upstairs. Keep that noise down. But I just literally keep seeing scrolls are significant. So someone or some of you could be researching some ancient text or something like that, or like history or timelines or things like that. I know many have already been down that route. This feels different. It's connected to your spiritual unfoldment. Okay, so hope that's making sense. So let's see some messages that are little bits for everyone. So with material and spiritual prosperity, those that are feeling that or noticing a change in that, or there's a feeling of an expectation, they're saying to release the control of where you're expecting whatever it is you're hoping for. Release control of where that's coming from, because at the minute there's new contracts, new agreements, new soul contracts being or has been agreed. There's people changing location, shifting. There's a lot that's going on. So they need you to release control of where you feel you're going to be, or where something's coming from, or even what it's going to look like also. Yeah, they're saying a lot of people have cleared karmic debts. So soul ties are being dissolved, and realignments. Okay, so we've got, with our material and spiritual prosperity, someone new is coming. An important new relationship is on the horizon. Open your mind and heart so that happiness can enter your life. So that makes sense of why they were just saying the releasing control of where something's going to come from, or what it may look like, and so on. And also until you feel, if you are feeling this pocket pressure that you're in, until you feel that subsiding and the energy becoming thinner, lighter, then you know you're being held in position. Electromagnetic is a word they've got me to throw out. That's not so much to go with there, but that's significant. Or maybe some of you are visualizing what I'm trying to describe energetically as that kind of feeling. So that may be something, or explore that avenue for some, not all. So spiritual strength, regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I, which is Archangel Michael, are here to help you stay grounded. So again, what they're showing me now is the split screen. What's coming forward? So for those that are more advanced, not better than others, but they are more advanced along their journey, there's many of you that have reassigned, don't scream, reassigned for new missions, or you're literally coming round again. So there's something about, and bear with me with this, there's something about that energetic pocket that you're being held in. This is for some. And what they're saying is, for something that may have felt like it was monotonous or every samey, almost walking through life like in a daydream, this is specific for some of you, that what's happened is within that pocket there's been a new contract. So it's almost like in that daydream you were like an out-of-body experience, let's say. So you were just moving through the motions but not mentally there with it, if that's even making sense. So that's the walking through like a daydream aspect. But what's happened now is, in that time, something's changed, adjusted, whatever it is, and a new mission or new contract's been signed. Now you're coming back, clicking back into gear, and then that energetic pocket that was holding you, the divine support and guidance, or not guidance, protection of the vessel. So when that pocket subsides and is thinner, the energy is thinner, your conscious has risen, expanded. That's the start of your new mission. So you'll keep going forward feeling like you're not going to notice so much. It will be subtle, that's how it's designed. But you will start feeling extremely alert. You'll be highly perceptive. Something about the hearing will be on point. Literally like a dog whistle or a pin drop or something about eyesight being yeah, I'll have that little that tweak, please. Something about the eyesight, like maybe you were able to see just like, what is it, long vision, short vision, but now you'll be able to see far away. There's something like things are going to catch your eye that would normally it's like, for example, just because that's not making sense and I appreciate that, it's like walking through a crowd of people, it's normal, but now all of a sudden you're noticing that there's like friggin', what, I've seen 10 people in a orange top today. Okay, yes, that could be like, oh, it's the colour of the season, for example, but it's different to that. You'll even know, oh yeah, maybe the logical mind and to others it would just blend in and be seen like that, but they're saying that specifically you're going to notice something that it's, you can't not see it. Whenever it's there, it stands out, it's obvious to you, but it's blended in. Really sorry for how confusing this is going to be to people that just literally aren't getting it, and respectfully I'm trying to give as much as I can for those that do get what I'm saying. You would always be seeing something like a signpost, and that's what it is, or it's when you start seeing it like in a particular day, it will always be that. that is I'm asking, what is it? Is it like other people that are on that mission? Not that they're wearing that, but there's something about the energy shift that it's in play, or pay attention, or something's coming next type of feeling. That's what I'm asking. They're not really giving that, which is unfair to take me all through this and not give that. But they're saying you're going to know. I'm just trying to give you a bit more. Water is very significant. I was just seeing then a duck pond. Anything to do with ducks or birds maybe, but specifically I was seeing a duck pond. So you may go there frequently, or you may have moved, you may walk somewhere you always go and just randomly be like, I've not seen that. Yeah, so it's something that's popping up that looks like to everyone else that it's always been there, but you're going to know that wasn't always there, or yeah, you were oblivious to it before and now you can't unsee it. But then it was just showing like a fingers on the lips, like shh, something's blended in, it's always been there, but you're going to see it, and they want you to not go around shaking everybody to see, look, can you see it? Or was it because you were just going to sound crazy? It's for your eyes only to see. But maybe that's the connection of when you recognize whatever it is. It could be like I said about the top, or they're showing me like a signpost, and whatever is on the sign is random or weird, or you've never seen a signpost that says that wording, but then now that it's caught your attention, you are actually seeing them everywhere. But yeah, that kind of thing. And I know that we already have a lot of that, but this is specific, or now you're being given the answer to what it means, or you're being prepared. Yes, preparation to when that starts happening, to know that the mission's begun, you're on the mission, or something like that. Sorry for, yeah, how vague that must have sounded. All right, so moving on, we've got here, Archangel Michael is with you now. Even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. I am here and helping you. And so literally with reading that, we've connected to the moving on. It kind of makes, or hopefully makes, a bit more sense that what they was describing with the spiritual strength and the protection that's coming with it, that bubble, that attunement of energy, the moving forward, moving on. When you're feeling less energetically restricted, you'll just move forward, start gliding forward, but the perceptions of everything will be heightened. And what they're saying is, even though everything seems the same, you're going to see those examples which were just examples. You'll have your own version. Once they stand out, you'll recognize that you are you've got protection around you. So like I asked the original question, is that with everyone with the orange top, are they the spirit guides that are around you, but they're just blending in? But they're just saying it's different for everyone. So some, it will be maybe a signpost, or it will be that, but they're stressing that it's not that there's something about like a particular day. It's like all of that jam-packed into one particular day. even though you can't see it, I am actively working on this situation. That's the preparation in the spirit realm. I am here helping you. So you're being highly protected with whatever it is you're moving on to do. So some of you, you've just signed yourself up for absolutely whatever this is going to be, but it feels major, it feels exciting. Yeah. All right, let's see if we can make more sense of that. And sorry for those that just think I'm I don't know, whatever. Yay, thanks for watching. Let's see, because I know that this is absolutely going to make sense to someone, and if it doesn't to so many at the minute, then it's just here for those that find it when needed. Okay, so we've got here someone new coming, someone new is coming. So someone new or something new is coming. We've got High Priestess. So something's going to come true. They're just showing me the finger on the lips of the shush. Whatever this is that you're moving forward into, or whatever you're seeing or doing, they're saying it's to be kept as a secret, so to say. You're being given the knowledge, the wisdom, the key to be a part of something. This isn't an exposure of some kind, so it's definitely got, yeah, like an ancient text or sacred. Material and spiritual prosperity. You may have seen in a dream, or whatever way you receive your messages, a prediction, or had a prediction, or whatever it may be, but it could have been a couple of years or years in advance that you received it. It may have always been in the back of your mind, yeah, that never happened, or you may have tried to dismiss it in some way, but it was still there in the back of the mind. The reason it was there is because it was just given so far in advance, or what's happened now with you being in that pocket, you've skipped a timeline of some kind, and now you're there, ready. That's why you've never been able to forget it, even though whatever else was in that dream, or however you came about that information, or whatever it was else that, yeah, that came true, or I saw that, everything else will have been forgotten apart from this one particular thing. So there may have been an expectation of it coming true in some ways for some of you. We've got here Queen of Fire, so spiritual strength. So Queen of Fire is Queen of Wands, King of Wands, Queen of Wands. They're asking you to walk forward with confidence, that wands, that staff, that element of fire is the confidence to know that you are aligned with whatever this is. You've signed up for it. And also it's something that will link to communication. But they're saying knowing what to say and what not to say. Yeah, it's it looks to me like what they're saying is going down a rabbit hole, and I know that we hear that often, but it doesn't even seem like a rabbit hole. It feels like someone's walking into like a tunnel. I know that there's a lot of stuff been going on about that, but you know where you're going. which is weird. So you might have been receiving things like memory recall lately. There's something about a pathway or a road less travelled, or going somewhere that for you it feels you've not taken that direction or been there before or done whatever, but this, you know, instinctively you know what you've got to do or where you're going. Get something about the hearing being on point. It's almost like an everyday hearing, and then hearing something like I've said, like a pin dropping on the inner ear. It's like 2 levels of hearing. Yeah, even from what they were showing me, that the ear isn't even there. It was just like the hole or the canal or whatever. It's that inner ear, something about that. So you could have your clairaudience is kicking online or is heightening. Something about pitches, and it's not like the high pitch, and so it's different. It's you could speak in music, not light language. So I keep being shown a lot of things that the way I interpret is like a ancient or throughout times, different versions of Morse code is one era that we would have put it of that, or like sign language is another one, and like one of the shorts that I posted, and it was the RLNI, they were doing their hand signals that they would do onshore, offshore to communicate. It's something like that, but it's to do with the hearing or the inner ear. It's like, it could be your telepathy is really, the telepathy, or the clairaudience, something like that. But it's tunes, it's pitch. You could work with music. You could listen to music and get a download, but it's not the words that go in the music. It's something about the pitch, the tone, the beat is talking to you. So it's, you've got the singing, the music, whatever it is, but underneath you've got the beat. It's that's talking to you. Weird. I don't know. It's weird because I'm trying to describe it, but that's definitely, this isn't for everyone, and I can't describe it. It doesn't feel like I'm doing it justice enough with the description, but I feel if it's you, you will know. Ace of Water, there's something in to do with water, definitely. Just pick that up. It's even like if you were underwater and you were able to hear. So what does music sound like underwater? There's going to be a lot of it that's muffled, but it's giving out a pulsation. Yeah. If you're resonating with this message, then you're as crazy as me. That's the one thing. But if you're resonating with this message, then you're definitely being communicated with, or when you come out of that pocket or whatever, it's going to be like you've come online, you're powered up, or you've been activated, literally. Ace of Water, there's something about your emotions. Staying grounded is everything at the minute for you. everything you do, you're going to feel it at maximum capacity. You're going to feel love on that extreme, healthy extreme. You're going to project and give love on that healthy extreme. Healing. Your hearing, again, it's like your hearing will just be crisp. It's like a noise cancellation being put on, so you're hearing it on the inner ear just for visualize purpose, and not the outer ear with all wind whistling round or chatter from everyone and all sorts. It's like you can be in amongst that, but you're hearing something on a real clear, deeper level. So maybe there's a listening to, I would be careful of the company you keep. Debris. Yeah, like grit in the ear. So something about balance. You may suffer from vertigo. You don't have to. Yeah, I'm going to try and come away from your ears. It's specifically as well, the way when they keep showing it to me is the left ear. So it doesn't have to be the left ear, but the way that they're showing me, it's very something about the canal there. The and the canal may well be significant for some of you, but it doesn't have to be the left ear. It's not that. It's just the way that I'm viewing what they're showing me. Have you, like, what, so just to bring in more people that it might open something up, what is do you have a problem if you're going underwater and submerging underwater and you get a problem with your ear? Could be the left, could be the right. Is it something about the pressure, ear pressure, peer pressure, something about the company you keep or going underwater? Water is the subconscious, something's going on. Yeah, and that could also explain that feeling of that pressurized capsule. Yeah, the wanting to move, or I should be doing this, should be doing that, could be like trying to tip water out of the ear, which again would be the gravel of it within behind the inner ear, something like that. Have you just started getting vertigo randomly or something? Or yeah, just did I see it? Debris, gravel? Yeah, there's something. All right. I feel, yeah, let's just pull some of these. That seems to be a lot. I don't want to just kind of start grabbing loads of other cards to do it, because it feels it's confusing too many messages. This is a specific one, and take time to just take it on board, and if it's resonating, then it will continue to bring more things forward. Something about memory recall or ancient text, scrolls and clipboards. So experiments, research, something, numbers. Okay, so we have number 10, the wheel, new beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. 4 of Raphael, seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. 7 of Raphael, Time to make a decision. Be clear on what you want and take action. A need for detoxification. And that's with the water as well. Yeah, purification. Okay, so there you go, a little bit of a weird one, but hope it resonated or gave you some insight for just watching. Thank you for that. Please subscribe and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.